Okay, well, welcome to the beginning of my hopefully helpful videos, huh? Okay, so this is Windows Vista. This is Ultimate Service Pack 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into the beginning of the lesson. So today we're going to be doing background changes, okay? This is just a simple background change whenever you want to change the background on your desktop. So if you're really new, this is the desktop. Okay, we're going to go ahead and right click. I'm going to personalize. Okay, now from here we can access all the appearance and sounds. See, so you can change the color of the windows. You can change the way the start bar looks. You can change the display settings. You can even download themes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change the background first. So you click on desktop background. Okay. Now, so you're going to select the picture. Okay. Just click it once and it'll bring it up right here so you can see it. And then you're going to select the way you want it pictured. This is full size. No, this is shrunk to fit actually. This over here would be cropped to fit to the screen, which means it makes it smaller to fit. So see, it'll kind of stretch it out a little bit. This is usually the best setting. Okay, so that takes care of that, right? Okay, so now click OK. Now it's going to take you back to this. Now you've successfully changed the background. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and open up. Well, we'll do mouse pointers for now. Okay, so this is what your theme is right now. These are all the symbols that your mouse will make. You can begin to change that with this. Okay, I personally like the regular one, the one that it already is on. I don't really like any other ones. Okay, now this is your speed, which is how fast. Okay, usually like that somewhere in the middle, but you might want it slower. Snap to, which is a default box, so if you have boxes lined somewhere, it'll automatically snap to the box. This is trails, which is kind of stupid, kind of useless. Okay, now this is the basically when you have this box checked and you want to find the mouse, when you press Control, it'll give you a giant circle around the mouse. Okay. The wheel, this is if you have a ball mouse, or no, this is the scrolling wheel. Okay, this is like how far down it goes when you just click it up once. So you can mess with that. The buttons, the double clicking speed when you open folders, whether it be fast or slow, usually right in the middle is pretty good. You can try it by going like this. Okay, and if you do it really fast, you have to do it really fast to open the files. If you do it really slow, you have to do it really slow. Okay, so that's about going to cover it in the mouse section. So you're going to click apply, and you want to click OK, and that'll save everything you just did with the mouse. Alright, I think that's going to be all for now. Next we're going to be covering the sounds and the theme and the display. Alright? Okay, well we're back for the chapter 2, which I told you we're going to be showing sound, theme, and display settings. Okay, well we're going to start with display since it's on the bottom of the list. Go ahead and select it. Okay, that's going to bring you into... Now see, I'm running on a gigabyte of RAM, so my computer's not exactly the fastest. Into this. Now, depending on what kind of graphics card you have, you may have 2 monitors or only one. I have 2 because I have 2 openings. I have a VGA and a DVI. So, when I'm using the VGA, okay, resolution, this is the pixels of the screen. I can't really change that because the program won't record it. But, you get my point. You know, if you go higher, everything's going to get real small. And if you go lower, everything's going to get real big. Okay, you're going to want your colors. Medium or 32-bit. I always keep it at 32-bit. Looks a lot better. Doesn't get real pixely or anything like that. So I keep it that way. Okay, so that's just a quick covering of display settings. We don't really need to go into that. You shouldn't be doing very much messing around with this. The computer will do this pretty much itself. Okay, we're going to go into theme, which is like a complete change of the way Windows looks. So you're going to go ahead and click on theme. Okay, now this is modified theme because I already edited it the way I like it. I put the color of the text bar, the color of the windows, all myself. So we're going to leave it modified theme, but you can set it to your Windows Vista theme, and it'll give you a little preview, basically what it looks like. And it changes everything, so the background will change, everything will change. And then you go back to my current theme, and this will bring it back to the way I have it. Okay? So that'll cover it for themes. Let's go ahead and click OK. It's thinking I'm going to change it, but it should just go right back. So that's what it looks like when it changes. Okay? And as you can see, it didn't change because I put it back to my current theme. Okay, and now we're going to cover sound. Okay, now this is going to change the sound that Windows makes. So when it starts up, when it has low battery, if you're on a laptop, all these kind of things. So basically when you go to low battery alarm, you can go here and you can change it to whatever. Okay, so let's say we want to, when it's got a low battery, we want to make it sound different. Okay, so then you would select whatever you want to make it sound different with. I select pop-up lock, and then you select that, select the one that you want to change, click test, see if you like it, and then click apply. Okay, that's that easy. Okay, I think that's about. We're gonna cover Windows color and appearance, which is basically doing your own custom theme, where you can actually tune in the color of the outside of the border, and also the start bar. So go ahead and click on that. Now, you can use a color mixer, where you can actually make your own color. You can use one of the presets. If you disable transparency, it won't be transparent. I actually like that. That's one of the differences between Vista and XP. Okay, and the color intensity is basically how clear you want it. You can have it completely clear. You can have it dark. I'm probably going to put it in the middle. Okay? Then basically after you've selected all this, you play with the brightness and everything, you just click OK and it'll save it. Okay, I think that's going to just about cover it for the desktop and changing the appearance. Alright?